Welcome to Company Showcase, an advertising feature on HowStreet.com.
I'm your host, Jim Goddard. Larry, welcome back to the show.
Glad to be here, Jim.
We're speaking with Larry Reaugh. He's the CEO and president of American Manganese. Larry, I understand you're off to speak at an investor show in Balboa Bay Resort in Newport, California. What are you going to be telling those good folks?
Well, we'll certainly be updating them on our technology, which is fantastic. Eventually, I'm hoping that it's going to bring in the rewards that we want. This is a show put on by Benchmark out of London, and they've got a pretty stellar group of speakers there that, and I would hope to make some great contacts.
And besides going to that show, what else can you tell us today?
Well, I can tell you that we're on track with the filing of the permits. You have to remember that this is a major job because we've actually done thousands of tests on the work that we did, but that's well on track, and I expect that will be filed on or before November the 10th. And the other thing that I would like to talk about is I've been getting some queries from my investment base about all these new chemistries and batteries and new techniques that are coming out and how that affects American Manganese and its recycling program. First off, I'd like to say that anything that's new has at least a 10 or 12 year gestation period, in which at that time there will be millions of batteries for us to work over with the existing chemistries. But the ones like Toshiba just announced that they have a fast-charging battery that has a different anode on it, and that anode is composed of vanadium and niobium. Now, I mentioned in our latest press release that we'll be looking at graphite to recover. Well, that makes a bit of a difference there, but the cathode should be the same. But again, how do you adopt this? Because all of the existing infrastructure for recharging batteries is for the lithium ion with the graphite or graphene anode, and that will be a huge changeover because it's going to have to put out a heck of a lot more power than the existing ones. And I think we're going to be seeing everything under lithium ion for perhaps the next 2 decades. And, so I just want everybody to realize that these new technologies, yes, there's going to be new ones, and probably there will be improved lithium ion batteries going down the road, but I would really like to see in the technologies as the manufacturers all follow a code on the size of battery and everything else that they're making so that it makes recycling easier. And we won't see that for a while, but that would be a big boost for us to see that happening. Now, that's a little bit about the technologies that we're doing, and I'd just like to say that we basically try to keep abreast of everything. We can't begin to test different chemistries at this point because that's a very expensive, time-consuming operation. And as I said previously, we could be 10 to 20 years before we encounter any amount or great amount of new chemistries, and which gives us lots of time to do that. Right now, we just don't have the time. We've got to file for what we know we can do and get those patents applied for. So all in all, Jim, it's a long weekend coming up, and I hate to be off in the middle of the long weekend, and I'll be back probably quite late on Tuesday night, maybe Wednesday morning. And but I expect that we will have a excellent reception down there. They're talking about lithium and other aspects. This is a cathode, Benchmark's cathode seminar, which talks about cobalt. And on that front, I see that there's a lot of technology breaking the news now on recovering the lithium from brines in a much more superior manner than was previously known, and some stocks are really performing on that. And I think that's just looking as a fortune teller, looking in the globe and saying, hey, crystal ball, looks like we can expect great things for our company because we're going to produce everything. And that was another point that I wanted to make, is that people don't even think about us as producing lithium. But for every pound of lithium that goes into a battery, we'll get it back. And, so that's another big plus. We will be in the lithium production range. We'll be in the nickel production range. We'll be in the manganese production range. And certainly in the cobalt range. So I think this is things that people are not appreciating, or new investors. We've got investors that have appreciated what we can do here right from the get-go a year ago. And, but the new investors are not quite seeing the full picture yet, although we try to make that quite clear. So we're going to move on with what we're doing. We can't get distracted on new chemistries or new developments in the lithium-ion battery field because it's not immediate. And like I say, it's probably 10 years down the road. So, but we'll be watching. We'll watch everything that comes out. And if we see something that's rapidly developing, we better get back to the drawing board because we want to capture that, even if it's 10 years out. What we do is wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving, including yourself, Jim, and certainly my investors and shareholders and those people that are interested in what we're doing. And there's a lot of those. And I think that the end of this year is going to be very excellent, and we're looking forward to a great year next year.
Larry, can you remind people where American Manganese is traded and how they can find out more information?
American Manganese is traded under the symbol AMY on the TSX Venture Exchange, and it's traded under the symbol AMYZF on the U.S. Exchange and 2AM on the Frankfurt Exchange. You can get all the information and all the press releases and all of our advancements on our website at www.americanmanganese.com, and AmericanManganeseInc.com, I should say. And you can contact me at LREAUGH@AMYMN.com, or give me a call at 778-574-4444.
Larry, thanks for the update.
You're welcome, Jim.
I've been speaking with Larry Reaugh. He's the CEO and president of American Manganese. I'm Jim Goddard. We were speaking on October 6th.
Comments made on Company Showcase are an expression of opinion only and should not be construed in any manner whatsoever as recommendations to buy or sell any financial instrument at any time. Archived online at HowStreet.com. Company Showcase is a production of How Street Media Incorporated.